Good morning, everybody. Good morning. We're back with some EverQuest Legends today. We're gonna do something new. We're gonna take a segue. I spent a little bit of time at the end of the stream in Guck yesterday, and I think we're not quite ready. I think I want to check out Splitpaw. So I think that's what we're gonna do today. We're gonna attempt to travel to Splitpaw. What do you guys think? I think there's a couple things that I want there. And this will be my first time in Splitpaw ever. Actually, no, I did pop in at one point, just to kind of take a look, but I didn't stay very long, and I was way over leveled. Okay. Let's see. So we got that there. Um, how's everybody doing this morning? Probably still asleep. So for me, I'm a little tired, but I just generally I can't really sleep. I'm on my regular schedule. Hey, Jughead, you're early. How are you doing, my friend? Thanks so much for joining and being our very first chatter. Sir, this is entirely too early for you to be waking me up for a stream. I say as if I wasn't already awake playing Grim Dawn. Nice. Hopefully Grim Dawn's going good for you and you got some nice grinding done. Yeah, I'm super tired, but I'm here and so I'm premiering an episode of my podcast at 11 Eastern. So I got about just under 3 hours to play. So I kind of want to try to get to Split Paul today. Really nice to see you. Hopefully you're having just a wonderful morning and the grind is going well for you. Hey, Jumpin', how's it going? Tetris Star, how's it going? Good morning. Nice to see you guys. We're going to get started in just a second. I'm setting up all my tags and stuff on YouTube. Everything I think is looking good and sounding good. Let me know if you notice any issues. But I think we're okay to just jump into it. Um, and yeah, I'm going to be playing for just about under 3 hours. Let's see. Oh, so they changed. So see, they're always changing where like some of the stuff is on YouTube. Let me just test something here. But anyway, really nice to see you guys. Let's go ahead and get started. Let me just switch my overlay here. Boom. Okay, great. Jugga says Grim Dawn Grind is going fantastic. I probably got my best hardcore build going right now. Man, that's awesome. Dude, I can't even tell you what I played on it. I was really captivated by like that end game zone with all the fire and all the stuff. And I just love how much you can do with that game. how customizable the not customizable, but just how varied the skill tree is. It's a very underrated game, I think. Hey, Easy Money, welcome back. Nice to see you. This is too early for you to be distracting me from work. Nice, man. Nice. Yeah, I'm back at it. I'm gonna play for a little bit, and so today we're gonna travel to one of the revamped dungeons. I'm very excited. I've never been there, so let's check it out. Let's go to let's go back to Ogok. We're gonna take a segue from Guk. We're gonna take a segue. Thank you for the sub. Jughead says Ashes of Malmoth would be that area you're describing. Yes, yes. I mean, you know, just when it couldn't get any better, there's just like Lovecraftian horrors, like the ground is opening up. There's like monstrosities everywhere. Yeah, really good times. Like I said, that summer of 2023 when I played through it, it was just amazing. All right. So guys, we're gonna head towards Lair of the Splitpaw. I'm very excited. Last night was a huge upgrade for me. We got so much gear. We got our pet. We got new buffs. I think the loadouts now are working okay. It's incredible. Oh, and you know what? I haven't even had a sip of coffee yet. So here, we'll go zone and we'll set up our buffs, then we'll take a sip of coffee here for the working man. Jughead says, "Wait, are you describing my job or Grim Dawn?" I don't know, maybe a little bit of both. Definitely don't have to share it, but I'm very curious. I'm very curious about your job. You seem to be doing very well. So, it's good. You're almost on Easy Money's level. Easy Money used to always come and just hand out subs in the chat and stuff, but never a requirement. It's just we go way back. We actually used to work together. Um, but anyway, Jug, yeah, it's all just really really beautiful. Let me see here. So we are in Ogok here. This is nice. Actually, I don't mind. It's almost like a return to our ancestral homeland. Here, I'm going to take a sip of coffee here for the working man. As you can see, I'm balancing. It's a fresh mug of espresso, or I guess like Turkish style coffee, whatever they call it. Ah, Booty Soldier. Thank you very much for the follow. That is an incredible name, by the way. I happen to be a bit of a booty soldier myself, so shout out to you, man. It is indeed a fantastic name. Oba Male Masri. Sorry if I'm mispronouncing that. Why EverQuest when we have Return of Reckoning? I never heard about that. What is that? Pixel Kip says, "Morning, lads." Hey, Pixel. Nice to see you. Amoth says, "You ever wish you could make your own zones or areas?" Yeah, I mean, I definitely do. It'd be cool if they have something like that eventually. Hello, I meant to use the wizard emoji. No worries, Pixel. No worries. Welcome, guys. And yeah, thank you for the follow. Keck Get Work, welcome back. Booty Vet right here. Yeah, me too, brother. Me too. All right, so guys, we're gonna just actually let's go ahead and load. So I'm very excited about this. I think I finally figured it out. We're gonna load our fight UI. I had some trouble with my UI yesterday, so I swapped over to this UI. So I think my loadouts are now working correctly. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to summon my pet. And this is a journey. We're going to go on a journey together today. Hopefully it's good and nice and ambient. I'm going to try to showcase as much of it as I can because I have never done this run before. But apparently you can get to the Karanas from this side of the world. So we're going to summon our pet. So we now have a ghost, sort of ethereal wolf. There it is. That's our pet. It can also buff itself. It can do certain things. You know, it's a surprisingly good pet. And so now we're gonna load our buffs and just use them. There's a couple things that I noticed. So yesterday, so we got to level 35 and we have a few more things at our disposal. Next level is going to be really nice too. We get the Spirit of B Lee, or Bai Lee, I guess. We're going to get some more attack rating, so that's really nice. And so now we're going to hit quick buff. That's very useful. I think Spirit of Monkey is something that I no longer need, it looks like. So I might have to clean this up a little bit. I stayed up super late last night. Dexterity. So Spirit of Monkey is blocked by what? Rising Dexterity. Okay, that makes sense. So that's our level 25 spell. And Spirit of Monkey is 21. Okay, so we don't need Spirit of Monkey. That's fine. Um I'm trying to literally update this as I go because it's been so, I don't know. I think I like saved over it. Okay, let's keep moving. I won't dilly-dally too much. So, Pixel says Turkish is A tier. Yeah. Or S tier, rather. Sorry, yes, it is S tier. um, Pixel says, it's so interesting to see the EQ UI totally foreign to me, being a classic WoW player mainly. I love the even older old school vibe. Definitely gonna get Eminem when it drops. Oh, that's great, Pixel. That's great. I'm gonna be going so hard on Eminem. Tetris Star says go through the Wrath Mountains. Yeah. That's what I'm going for. Just gonna run straight through it. Take a sip of coffee here while I can. I love all the ambient sounds. This strikes me as just a very old and primal place, you know? And it's amazing the vibe that they were able to create back in the day. Whenever these zones were just, like basically a rectangle with some stuff. But yeah, as Amoth was saying, it would be interesting to design your own zones. Sure, yeah. I don't know how creative I'd get with it, but you can definitely see they did their best to work with what they had back then, despite the limitations. All right, so here we are. Oh wow. Okay, so this is a slightly older map. And as you can see, by the way, I'm getting this achievement for never having been here before. So there's an achievement system. I get the Wrath Mountains confused with that zone from Kunark. What is the mountain zone in Kunark called again? I can't think of it. Is it Stonebrunt Mountains? I'm not sure. Okay, so we're gonna slowly make our way to Lake Wrath tier. Andrew's Lost Souls TV. Thank you very much for the follow. How are you doing this morning? Thank you guys. This is great. What a nice, cozy early morning session. Um, Pixelkip says, are there little hostile mobs in EQ? I see you running through the bears and bats. Yeah, so some of them are hostile. Um, you have to con them. There's like a con system. So see, like this one, well, I guess you can't see it because it's behind where my head is. So they can scowl at you ready to attack. They can be indifferent to you. They can be dubious to you. Look at this ancient monolith here. I think this is close to the ogre starting area. I'm gonna keep moving. Um, is it normal for EQ players to play in first person? I don't know, but I really like it because it kind of gives me a sense of where I am. Actually really liked it a lot, yeah. I used to play in first person back in the day. I think, correct me if I'm wrong, guys, I think it used to be um, the default view. Only whenever you hit your inventory would it show your character. And Andrew Lost Souls TV says, no problem, man. I'm good. I'm just doing some leveling in EverQuest Legends. Nice, nice. Yeah, me too. So I'm hoping that I can make it to Splitpaw today and just kind of set up shop there, get ready for a grind. I want to get some of the new breastplate, and that two-hand weapon looks really, really good to me. And I think I want to make a segue into Splitpaw before I go to Guck. That's kind of what I'm thinking. I did Befallen, Mistmore. I circled back to Crushbone because it was just right there. So I got a bunch of stuff out of Crushbone. I went to Guck, and I'm just kind of thinking to myself, I'd really rather get this nice two-hander and breastplate out of there before I go back to Guck. So that's what I'm going to do today. And also, I haven't checked out the revamp. Man, look at this giant skeleton. So Tetrastar says that's how we played EQ. We never played in third person. Philip Jermican says you can difficulty instance past many zones. Yeah. Is there a reason though? I mean, I don't know. Sometimes it just looks better. You know, your character takes up so much space, and I don't know. I really like first person. Andrew says I'm only level 6, so just getting my journey started. My only goal at the moment is to catch up to my girl who's level 10 currently. Dude, that's awesome, man. Well, shout out to your girl. It's nice that she's playing this with you, you know? And plus you guys can be a power combo, because pretty much you just can't go wrong with a duo in this. All right, guys. So yeah, first time here as well for me. Wow, look at this. It's beautiful. All right, so wow, Lake Wrath tier. Very interesting. There's some ogres here that are set up. How's our swimming? Is that something that we want to do? Well, let's just I don't have levitate or anything. Let's just take a dive. Oh man, I slid down the cliff. Wow. How ambient. Dude, I remember in EverQuest, remember when you used to be able to like look at the water like this? It was just so scary, but you could kind of cheat a little bit. Oh man, there was something so weird and scary about that. But anyway, um, okay, sorry guys, I'm a little bit behind on the chat. David Dyer says first person was how you logged in, but you could always pull out. Yeah. Yeah. Critical Observer, how's it going? Is this free to play? I've been wanting to play EQ. I never played before. I was always a WoW player. Don't judge me. Hey man, there's no judgment here. There's no judgment at all. It's not free. It's $10 a month. But it's really, really fun. I highly recommend it. I personally, this is the best version of EverQuest I've played. I'm really, really enjoying it a lot. And I'm having just an absolutely great time. But I'm, as someone who's played and enjoyed EverQuest, so we're gonna swim over to the southern plains of Karana. That's where we're headed now. Slowly but surely. My swimming skill is really low. My head's in the way, but you can see me skilling up right here in this window with the blue text. You can see my swim skill going up here as I'm going through it. Love the ambience. Jason 1984 says gnome rogues were ankle biters because your perspective was so close to the ground. Yeah, exactly, exactly. And I love how they did that. Different races had the different heights and whatnot. How are you doing, Yeb? How are you doing? Nice to see you, my friend. Nice to see you. Thank you for lurking yesterday. I was checking it out and you were there for a while. Really appreciate it, Yeb. Hopefully you're having an amazing weekend, my friend. Andrew says no, no, she played back in the day. I refuse to touch it, so it's me playing with her now. Oh, I see, I see. Dude, that's amazing though, man. That is really cool, Andrew. Man, shout out to your girl. That's great. I wish my wife would get into this with me. Maybe we're gonna get around to it. Maybe we will. I'd like to introduce her to it. I think it's a little bit too old school for her though. But I love the modern player, the modern flair that this gives us, and they did such an amazing job, like with the camera work and with the UI, and I don't know, guys. I can't sing the praises of this enough. Hey, this is kind of scary too, because could you imagine back in the day, you were trying to gain a foothold and you weren't able to because these guys are waiting for you at the docks. Hey, this will actually be really nice because we're going to be able to get our faction up as well. This is actually where we're headed. So these are the gnolls that we see from Blackborough. These guys are like the iconic gnolls, right? From Blackborough that you see in Kinos. They're super famous. I'm an ogre, so I'm kind of towering over them. But um these guys are the gnolls from Splitpaw. They're like a lighter color, I guess, or like a gray fur kind of a deal. And that's where we're headed today. We're headed to the lair of the Splitpaw. Tetrastar says there's a huge arena in this zone. We would have so many guild battles there. Yeah. Man, could you guys imagine the PvP now with multi-classes? Could you imagine the PvP? It would be cool if people could come out here and have like these epic duels to see which combo holds up? I imagine anything with Bard Enchanter is gonna wreck. All right, so here we are, guys. This was not too far away. We have Lair of the Splitpaw here in the middle of the zone. And you can see too, I'm getting these achievements. My head is blocking the way. I have this window all the way to the right here. But this is where all my stuff is happening, my chat, and whatnot. For those following along, I'm gonna try to stream as much of this journey as I can. Oh, we have these Aviac guys too. That's really sweet. I always heard the legends, but I never really came out here a whole lot. Just really enjoying the ambience. Um, Whoops does, how's it going? Chris, how's it going? Welcome. Chris says, question, have you had the problem with the new UI of having an almost invisible mouse cursor in combat? It's too small, and when fighting gets intense, I just can't see it when I target mobs. Yeah, man, I had that problem last night. I actually lost my mouse. Hey, look at this guy. I'm gonna intercept him. Interesting. But yeah, it's really easy when all these effects are going off and everything's going off. It's really easy to lose your mouse in combat. I'm with you. I think, no, don't quote me on this, but I think they're working on a way to like scale the mouse or make it more visible. So I think we're gonna have something there. And guys, look, here we are. We're overlooking. I think they did something with the draw distance too, but man, this looks incredible. I actually really love this. I'm gonna take a screenshot. Where is it? Okay. Yeah, this is really nice. And then here is the opening to it. You see these like bloody sort of wizard spire looking things. That's the entrance. Yeb Flo says, "Hell yeah, dude! I love your shirt, Berserk. Hell yeah, yeah! I love me some Berserk, guys. Well, one of my favorites. Yeah, this is a really cool one. My wife actually got me this. This is like kind of like an anime inspired Berserk shirt. Really, really cool stuff. I need to get caught up on the manga, but yeah, man, it's great. It's like I love jerseys. I love soccer jerseys, so it's kind of like an soccer inspired uh anime jersey. Hey, the Minted Skull, welcome back. Dude, thank you so much for hanging out. You've been really gracious with your time and hanging out with me. Really, really appreciate it, man. It was nice to see you out in the wild yesterday too, right before Befallen. Chris says this version of EverQuest is the best because it allows for exploration without punishment. Before, a Death Manta corpse run with lost XP while you beg the cleric to come res you for platinum. Yeah. And that too, that would be your whole day sometimes. But you see, here's the thing. It only works because we all know and love EverQuest and we've played it so much. We're very familiar with it, you know? I mean, I think even for a new player it might be fun, but it works really well because we know and we love EverQuest. So I'm with you, Chris. I'm with you. Do people still do raids in this iteration of EQ? I've heard epic stories from back in the day. What level cap and people do, what level do you rate at? It's level 46 plus for the planes. And you can have 8-man raids in this. You can have up to 8-man raids. Keck says, I expect to have the Quorum Zeal feature within the next few weeks. Yeah. Whoops does. You can start raiding at 40. Oh, okay, so 40, even earlier. Are you heading to Splitpaw or just kiting mobs in South Karana? That brings back memories of fighting the Aviax or hunting Trents in the West. Yeah, dude. Really great. So I am going to Splitpaw. Yep. I'm gonna check out the new revamp. So it's been revamped. I can barely fit in here as an ogre. Let me just get in here. There's a really nice breastplate and a weapon that I want to get. And you guys can come with me on the journey as I try to figure it out. Yeb says, I love Berserk. I saw the symbol and the Kyosenshi no Kachu. I was like, hell yeah. Dude, hell yeah, that's awesome, man. Yeah, any other Berserk fans in the house? Yeah, I love Berserk. I need to get caught up on the manga. I'm getting those big volumes that they have. Pixel says, well, the Berserk jersey, that's awesome. Yeah. Yeah, so everybody's got their own loot table. The raids are amazing. Mintus Skull says love running into people in the wild. Yeah, we need to link up on here sometime. I'm gonna be doing a lot of that. I'm gonna be doing a lot of group stuff, a lot of community stuff. If anybody wants to play, let's do it. Um, but yeah, so here we are in Splitpaw. Let's go ahead and so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna create my own instance. I want to just kind of test my I want to just check it out first. So we're going to do a solo respawning instance. We're going to keep the wheels moving here. I don't want to ramble your guys' ear off and then not get anything done. Nine Fingers, how's it going? How's your day going? It's going great, Nine Fingers. I just woke up. I'm having some coffee here for the working man in my nice Eastern European mug. My day's going great, man. How's your day going? I'm going to be checking out Lair of the Splitpaw. It's my very first time. It's my first time checking out the revamp. Okay, so here we are. So all I know is there's a camp called Double Doors. I was looking into it. Actually, I don't even know the name of the guy that I want. I'll know it when I see it. We're also going to hit our Guise of the Deceiver, our Dark Elf Illusion mask. Boom. So we got a nice Dark Elf here. And we're just going to do some adventuring. I don't know where this guy's going to be. So I think I'm just going to go through and get as much of it as I can. I might have to AoE just a bunch of stuff. Um, I really don't know. I really don't know what I'm looking for. So basically the way that I've been playing is... I almost got that stun off. I'm staying in Berserker stance. Okay, we got a nice Cap of Mending there. That had some nice stats. This is a nice little cap here. Strength, Charisma, AC, HP, Endurance. But we got the really nice Crushbone helmet. Alright. So, it's called the Double Doors. I'm looking for Double Doors. My pet might be a problem. I've been having trouble controlling my pet. So I think I just kind of have to kill... I still have to play smart. What are these Null Tongues for, guys? I can't remember. I wish they stack, actually. Jason 1984 says wants shield focus. What do you mean? Like an item? You want to give me an item? I wouldn't mind, but oh, hey, I think this is the double doors that I'm looking for. What is the guy called? Oh, the guy that I killed earlier has a shield focus? Wow. Yeah, so basically, hold on a second. I want, the item that I want is, this is really important. Let's go to Splitpaw, because it's going to bother me. I actually, maybe you guys can point me in the right direction. It's called, it's called the Torn Ear Thumper. It's from a Tech Vol Brute. A Tech Vol Brute is the guy that I'm looking for. Well, I'll tell you what. Zero difficulty is... I mean, so far so good. Yeah, so where's the brute located? Hmm. Okay. Um, Payneal, Nine Fingers says, good to hear it, mate. Day's going good so far. Just up in the sky trying to unlock as many classes as I can before I use my class unlock totem. Oh, nice. So you're very far. That's awesome. As a Zerker, the best two-hand is the Executioner. I want to get that weapon from Sky, the Berserker weapon, the Cudgel of the Fool, or whatever it's called. That weapon is epic. Okay, so these guys are blue. I just want to get a little bit more comfortable. Once I get there, I might just go... I mean, if I can do it in D4, I would love to. The shield focus room, the guy you killed earlier has shield focus. Mana preservation 2. Nish Mas Ilkfell. To get across that bridge, I'll guide you. Thumper, follow this area to the left. Preserved Splitpaw eye. Let's just sell this for now. Jason, thank you very much, Jason. So follow this area and to the left. Okay. All right. We'll keep the wheels moving here while I get caught up on chat. And basically, guys, the way I've been playing, it feels really good. But I just let them beat me down. And I've been using crippling blows. It's incredible. Chris says, Slay, if you ever get stumped, open Google Gemini and ask it any question. It has answered almost any EverQuest question I've had. Wow. Okay. Dance of the Fireflies. Oh shit! Oh my god, I wasn't paying attention. I got laid out. I got absolutely laid out. See, this is what happens when you stream and and you don't pay attention. Okay. Wow. All right. Let me get set up here again. Wow, what an embarrassing blunder. Um, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna summon my pet. So he can get the buffs too. Oh boy. You know, that might be fun actually, Jug. I think I might start like a hardcore character as a challenge run. So, by the way, so Clickbait, the guild that I'm in, we're on Halas. We're on the Halas server. And we're going to be doing some challenge runs on Agog, and mine might be a hardcore character. That might be fun. I don't know yet. Anyway, sorry guys. Let's get back to business. Philip Jermakian, how's it going? Brute is like the middle north area. Up high, not one of the lower paths. Across a dead-end bridge. Mid-zone past the second big fork. There's a peninsula on the west. Okay. Alright. How is your UI larger? Are you at 1080p? Yeah, I am. Well, it looks like we're gonna have to buff the old-fashioned way. Because my quick buff is not there. It's still on cooldown. Yeah, my setup isn't, you know, it's not incredible. I'm at 1080p. iWarden says you're using 1440 and it's a pain to read things that can't be adjusted. Oh man. Hey, actually, iWarden, I could be wrong, but I think there is a way to do it. I think there is a way to do it in the settings. I might actually do it myself so you guys can see stuff more easily. Come on, baby. Okay. Oh, Spirit of Ox is blocked by health as well. Okay, so I have to redo some of my stuff there eventually, but let's go ahead and load the fight spell set. We're not going to be messing around with these clowns. Oh yeah, the font size too. That's another good option. Amoth says dying is super easy. It's super easy to recover. Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. Yeah. So they basically taken away like corpse runs, XP loss. You're basically just losing time whenever you die. All right, guys. So let's try to get there. Let's try to press past this like easier level of the dungeon. I guess we're gonna maybe come back in D4. So someone described it to me. So basically, let's see. DD says it's the mid zone past the second big fork. There's a peninsula on the west. Okay. What's the guy's name again? He's called a brute, a tech val brute. Okay. Just gonna buff our pet with quickness there. A second peninsula. I mean, like, we can also see the guy too. And he's not in the lower area, you said, right? He's not in the lower area. Okay. Let me see here. So I think we're still going. We have to make it over to the left. I'm gonna sell some of this crap here that I don't need. Yeah, if I just play smart and just do like one guy at a time, I think I'll be okay. I mean, oh, he's a cleric and a mage. That's actually probably how I died. Yeah, I was leaning too heavily on my frenzy. So a mage. I think, yeah, spellcasters are just very dangerous. Gotta keep them stunned and out of the fight. Like I said, I didn't even see what hit me. Okay. Okay, so what do you guys think about this here? So, let's see, how am I doing? A tech file brute. It's a bridge with a dead end to it. Um, do I keep going past this area? It's farther north. Okay. Placenta Burrito, how's it going? Welcome back. So we got a cleric, a warrior, and okay. Let's take care of the cleric first. I have finishing blow, which is really nice. Yeah, trying to figure out loot and stuff when you're in the middle of a huge pool, that'll get you. Yeah, guys, if this is manageable and if I can kind of get through it, I mean, I definitely won't be getting through this one on D4. I might actually go up a difficulty. Splitpaw tooth necklace. It's okay. We'll just sell. Okay. Yeah, this is where I gotta start using my stuff here. So I'm gonna slow this guy. I'll slow this guy too. I'll start using some of my spells, which are awesome. I'm really loving this new curse spell. Just gonna overwhelm them slowly but surely. Alright. Alright, let me just get my bearings here while it's regenerating. Placenta Burrito says, when I played on P99, I ran it in windowed in a lower resolution and used a program called Magpie to stretch it to fit the screen windowed. That's genius. Chris says, I've been playing EQ since it launched back in March of 1999. To see it re-released and see people enjoying themselves does my heart good. Dude, Chris, you would love this new version of it. It's so smooth, it's silky. They did an incredible job. I'm gonna stun his next heal. And I'm basically in this state. I'm in this perpetual state of being a berserker. So I'm getting these insane crippling blows. Okay. Alright, so we're going here, farther north across a bridge, northwest. Okay. I'm really loving this curse spell. It's 137 damage dot. So on this bridge, you can see the thumper guy on your left. Okay. Oh man, you got snakes down in the bottom. A hiding knoll. Okay. Okay, slow and steady, lads. Let's carve a path to him. He's a magician here, so I gotta be careful not to get got. I mean, I will say, on D0, they're actually pretty squishy. Alright, hold on, lads. I want to make sure I don't miss it. So we keep going up and to the left, right? Trying to see if like anything's labeled on the map here, because you can hover over the name icons. Hey, music bro, how's it going? Okay, so go left here. Okay, all right. Oh shit. There's the executioner. He's level 42. The judge. Oh man. Does the executioner drop anything good? I bet you if I pull him, they're all gonna come. Oh, so take a left here. Executioner drops the Zerker axe, but it's way better. Okay. The yellow con is the thumper. Okay. Yeah, okay. I got it. I got it. I was thinking to myself, you kept saying thumper, so I was like thinking that's the name of the NPC, but that's the item that I want. Okay, perfect. Well, okay, so that's not too horribly bad, right? So that's located roughly right here. Okay. All right. I think I can work with it. I think I can work with it. Let's see what we get. Thanks so much for the help, guys. Thank you, DD, and thank you, Jason. Careful, they will all come. Okay. Maybe I'll try it. I'm feeling lucky, you know? Let me heal myself up a little bit. Dude, this curse spell is incredibly powerful. I gotta maybe start thinking about investing in like crit AAs or something for spells. The name drops a breastplate as well. Yeah, so basically, I'm looking for the breastplate and the weapon. Because this will help me replace the weapon that I got in Befallen. They're both warriors. So I'm actually going to root this guy. I think I kind of jumped the gun there. I definitely jumped the gun. Oh, that's because the other guy's a cleric. I actually didn't notice that he's a cleric. We're gonna go to recovery. That cleric almost got me. Okay. Well, so there's that breastplate, brutish breastplate. That's amazing. 24 AC, 10 endurance, 7 stamina. Wow. All right. Well, we did it, lads. We absolutely did it. Thank you guys so much. The yellow con was the guy. Spaz clones. How you doing, Spaz clone? He drops an axe that's Plus 10, 52 damage, 52 delay, 52 bonus damage. Oh, man. Hey, Baines, how's it going? How have you been? What server did you choose? I'm playing on Halas. I'm also playing on Halas, Baines. I'm also playing on Halas. I'm in Clickbait. It's like the content creator guild from Quorm and other places, you know. Uh, we got we got all the boys in here. Guys, thank you. This is incredible. Let's see. So how does this compare to what we currently have while our mana regenerates? So we're using the pristine studded leather tunic. You know, it's got some nice stats for sure. It's got some really nice stats at +5. But I tell you what, I'm thinking if I want to be more of a tank, I guess. I mean, so see, right now, these are kind of comparable, right? These are kind of comparable. I mean, similar AC. These have, you know, obviously agility might contribute a little bit more to your defenses. You know, strength could be a little bit more damage. What are you guys thinking? Maybe I should go with the breastplate. At least level it up some. Go ahead and resummon our pet here. We'll switch to our buffs, load everything up, and we'll wait on these respawns. And then maybe I'm thinking, maybe I'm thinking we can come back at a higher difficulty. The Spirit of Ox doesn't stack. Okay. Oh yeah, what's it look like? That's actually a really good point. I should equip it, huh? Let's go ahead and load our stuff again. Should be getting respawns here. Yeah, so let's go ahead and equip the breastplate. Alright. So, it does indeed have that plate look. That's beautiful. I like it, lads. I actually really like it. I'm gonna get the drop on them before they get a chance to rebuff. Let's see what it looks like not as an ogre. I mean, as an ogre, rather. Yeah, so this is my first... Dude, I finally got some plate, man. That's awesome. I've never had an ogre either. I've never had an ogre. I'm going for the battle-scarred, like, Ralos Zek kind of a deal. I really like having Guys of the Deceiver, too, though. This is really nice. Man, I'm really enjoying this, guys. I'm really enjoying this. This is so much fun. Let's go ahead and hit this guy with the curse. And the scourge. I just wanna pretty much get the jump on these guys so they don't gang up on me. Maybe I'll try the executioner as well. But I tell you what, if I make it here to D4 and I split this camp and literally just stand here and do only this guy and not put myself in any danger, I think I might be okay. I think I might just set up shop here. Maybe I can even invis. What if I somehow invis all the way to here, somehow do it, and then just literally hang out in this area for hours? What do you guys think? Is there like an auto AFK thing where it kicks you out? Or can you just technically stand here? Because I need to go run some errands, but I don't want to lose this spot. I'm curious if I can do that. Oh, it's like an hour? Okay, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, you don't want to like AFK camp Nagafen or something, you know? Just sit there 24/7. That makes sense. I mean, yeah, like part of the fun for me is like it's fun to do it yourself. That way you kind of get the journey, you know, instead of just waking up and having your stuff be plus 10. You love Splitpaw? You know, I like it too. I'd like to give it a proper go. I think this is a good segue. I think this is a good segue before Guck for sure. It's very cavernous. There he is. He's got the staff. And we're gonna level off of him. Alright, there we go. Beautiful. We got to level 36. And we got another breastplate here, so we're gonna level it up to +1. Alright, awesome guys. 26 AC, 11 endurance. Oh man, this is beautiful, guys. This is absolutely beautiful. Errands in the end of the stream. No, so basically, today's gonna be kind of an interesting day. Are you guys gonna be around playing the game and just kind of hanging out? I love cozy Sunday mornings. But so for me, so I have on YouTube, I have my Back to the Golden Age series. It's kind of like a casual sit down kind of a chat that I do with people from the sort of indie MMO community. Just like players, you know, regular everyday players, content creators, streamers. But also I've gotten a chance to interview some of the developers from Monsters and Memories. There's basically just this nice like sit down chat series that I do, and I like to release it on Sunday morning. So so today at 11 Eastern, I'm going to be talking to Gulo Gulo Gaming. He's part of Static Group Live. He used to play a lot of Pantheon. He still does. He's really into Monsters and Memories right now. But he's just like he's a really good guy, really knowledgeable player. I've played with him so much, you know, over the last couple years. Just really great guy. And my idea with that whole series is to just kind of capture people's you know, just like their history, how they got into MMOs, you know, what their favorite parts were about, you know, just EverQuest, Monsters and Memories, that kind of a thing. I'm sensing a really bad. I think this would be a very bad idea for me. But anyway, sorry. Not to go on that tangent, but I'm gonna so at 11 o'clock that's gonna drop as a premiere. So I'm gonna be hanging out in the chat, you know, just chilling. I might do some of this behind the scenes, but if it stopped raining, I'd like to go for a walk. I need to continue touching grass, you know, and then I'll be back. So expect maybe like a double stream today. Basically, is what I'm saying. Just get some stuff done around the house, work out, eat some lunch, and then I'll come back in the afternoon. So I'm gonna go until about 11, so 2 more hours. So guys, what do you think? Should I go up a difficulty? Let's kill him one more time. But I think I can just live here. Because I think this is the guy that I want. Yeah, I think this is the guy that I want. Yeah, I absolutely gotta touch grass, you know. I've been slacking in that department, so I'm gonna do my best today. Except it's a really rainy day. Um, Guck is pretty cramped, Music Bro says. Well, you can create your own instance. Pixelkip says you love the podcast. Dude, thank you so much, Pixel. I'm really glad to hear it. I'm really glad you hear it. It's a lot of fun to do. I really enjoy it. Grounding. Yeah, I need to do a lot of that too. I think there's some interesting, you know, there's something interesting about that, you know. I think it's good to do. Yeah, man, I work, I work pretty much in front of a computer every day. I'm in a room. There's like no windows kind of where I am. It's like sit in front of a computer all day at home. My hobbies involve sitting in front of a computer. So I'm starting to feel it, guys. I'm starting to feel it. I'm 39 years old. I can't do it like I used to, you know. Uh, so I used to like be into jogging and stuff. So I'm trying to get back into it, you know. It's not good to, yeah, it's not good. Even just like kind of sitting in this chair for a while. I mean, you guys know how it is. It's nice to take breaks, you know. And plus, I feel like it really enhances the experience too. Like, if you go away for a while and just do something else and come back, you're coming back with a much fresher perspective. So I really like it. It is hard though to do, yeah. Erasmus MMO, how you doing? What is this grass that you speak of? Yeah, I'm averse to the outside unless it's on my covered deck, honestly. Well, hey, that's the best. That's absolutely the best. Dude, I'm AoEing this nerd down from a distance, and I killed his ass with throwing weapons. That's awesome. Okay, well the good thing is, if we get the weapon, if we get the weapon, I think I'm gonna go up a difficulty. Oh, and we're 36, so we can see what else we have in our lineup here. But yeah, like single target, I don't feel threatened at all. I feel like I'm literally just sitting here auto attacking these guys. There it is, baby. There it is. The Torn Ear? Is that Torn or Tom? Torn Ear Thumper. 15 damage, 30 delay, HP, endurance, 9 strength, minus 5 agility. And we have stun at level 30. Dude, this is tremendous. This is tremendous compared to what I have here. So I have the Ebon Scythe. Um, if I upgrade this though, with the delay, this is crazy. What do you guys think? Maybe the Ebon Scythe is a little bit better right now, but man, in general, this is gonna be huge. And I need to just get a few of them. The breastplate is really good too. So, um, let's go up a difficulty. How do you guys feel about D2? Do you guys think I can handle D2? Maybe D3? I wonder if I can just invis up to here. I'm thinking like I don't know. Let's actually take a look at my arsenal. Hey, sharing pizza 666. Good morning. How are you doing, brother? Really nice to see you. Spasclone says lots of grass in the Karanas. Yeah. Drake and Gamer, how you doing this morning? Nice to see you. Drake and Gamer says, do it anyway. This is the best shape you will ever be in. Enjoy your youth while you have it. Oh man, thank you. Music Bro says 39 is prime. Yeah, I need to get back into it, fellas. I need to get back into it. I'm trying. So let's take a look at our spells here. So we just hit level 36. So what do we have available? We have resist poison, tumultuous strength. That better be on my bar. I don't like how root is on my buff bar all of a sudden. Why is it doing that? Do I have tumultuous strength? Okay, I do. I do. We have Spirit of B. Lee or whatever. Let's see how that works. Okay, Spirit of Ox is obsolete now. Okay. So, you know what? Here's actually what we'll do, I think. Because at the next level, we get Vigilant Spirit. So we get our very next pet. So that might, that might give us a little bit of an edge. I'm trying to think because I don't want this to be too slow. Let's see. Let's go ahead and get these guys. Dark blues are super easy. If that executioner wasn't surrounded by clerics, I would absolutely love to try it. Dude, Emmett says now is the time for the drive home with Slayheim Entertainment. Dude, thank you so much, dude. Emmett, thank you so much. Definitely drive safe. Don't type so much, unless you're in a Tesla or something. How do you guys feel about Tessies? Hopefully you're having just an amazing EverQuest Legends experience. Man, I really want this weapon, guys. Let's also see. Let's also see what. Let's see what the executioner drops. Um, it's so tempting to dream on this game whenever you know, when you slide the slider to +10 and you dream of the possibilities. Oh shit, I have my let me load my fighting stuff here. My loadout. Okay, executioner. Where is he? The judge. Okay, the executioner. So he drops Bracer of Dominance and a Great Axe. Let's keep the wheels moving on these guys here. The Bracer of Dominance might be okay. The great axe seems good too. Okay. Now here, sorry, 1 second. I was a little bit distracted on my other monitor. We gotta kill this cleric ASAP. That's what got me last time. Okay. Don't really care about ring mail stuff. So he's got an axe of some kind. Okay, it's actually interesting. He was holding an axe, but he dropped the thumper. Let's level it up. Boy, now it's +1. Now it's 16. Now it has the see. Here's the beautiful thing. At +1, it has an equivalent ratio to my Ebon scythe. Guys, I might actually try out the thumper. And so you know what? Hey, maybe you guys know this. If I level this up, so it has a combat stun effect, right? But can I also put this ignite effect? Can I put an exaltation into it? That's another proc. I'm not sure. But let's actually try this staff. It's going to be so much faster than what I have. And it's classy, man. It's so I've always thought like a two-hand staff was really classy. But I also look confused. It's like I don't know what class I want to be. But that's the beautiful thing about warriors, you know? They're like true martial artists. Oh, as far as the bracers, what bracers do I have? Pristine studded leather bracer, pristine studded leather bracer. Is that guy's the guy has the bracer of dominance. So 6 AC, 3 strength, 3 stamina, 3 agility. I gotta say, that is kind of nice. But can we do him, is the thing. Can we do him good? I don't know. Maybe we can try it. Maybe we can just outlast all these clerics. With enough willpower, we can do any guy we want. Okay, well, we got 3. Alright, so we're immediately going in defensive. This is going to be a long, drawn-out battle. Oh, I realize I don't have my bramble clicky on, but that's okay. That's a problem for another time. Oh, and my two-hand blunt is not leveled up. That's a problem. Okay, well, I'll tell you what. That was not the time. That was not the time. Leveling a new weapon, just face tanking it. Maybe that was not the time. Hey, dude boy, orc boy, how's it going, my friend? Dude, nice to see you. Nice to see you. How are you doing? How's your EverQuest Legends experience going? I'm here. I'm in Splitpaw. I decided to check out the new Splitpaw. I'm enjoying it. I'm really enjoying it a lot. Okay, well that didn't go as that didn't go good. We're gonna try a little something so far. You got to level 30? Nice. I'm level 36. I'm level 36. I'm enjoying it. I'm really enjoying it. I did like most of, well, not most of Mistmore, but I got 2 really nice items out of Mistmore. I did Crush Bone. I circled back just because I was in the area. I did +4 and just got a bunch of really nice stuff. I did Guck for a little bit, but I really wanted to check out Splitpaw. Um, Julian says, do names not automatically spawn when you create an instance? I'm in High Pass Hole trying to get to Grenix. It seems it also spawns very close to a guard, which sucks. Dude, I don't know. Sometimes the spawns don't, I don't know. It's weird how that works, you know? Sometimes they're not there. This guard standing here is making me nervous whenever the guard actually spawns. I'm glad you're doing good, dude, boy, orc boy. I'm glad you're doing good, my friend. OMFG says Wizard 3rd class with fast casting evocation has been shredding the mob packs well for me. It was a trial run. It went good. Yeah, you know, I really appreciate your positive outlook, Jug. I really appreciate it. Here in about 17 seconds, we're going to use our quick buff. We're going to level up our new weapon here. And it's nice, you know? Small incremental improvements. The only thing is, like, root breaks so randomly, though. Like, I hate it so much. I haven't been able to utilize root like I like, you know? It just insta breaks. We just gotta get our... We gotta get our two-hand blunt up. You can see it's really going. That's what we'll do. What is the highest that it can be? Let's take a look at our skills. Where's our skills at? Okay, so two-hand blunt. It needs to be 194. Yeah, it definitely doesn't help that we just got a brand new weapon on a skill that we've never used before, and then we tried it, you know? But that being said, get good, scrub. Yeah. I don't know, I want that guy. If I can get a couple bracers, I think we can do it. Oh, they're lore, actually, so we can only get one. But yeah, we definitely have this on difficulty 0. We definitely have it, guys. So it's just a matter of testing the waters. And I might actually try invising up to here next time. Our two-hand blunt is leveling up really nicely. Yeah, our two-hand blunt is leveling up really nicely. Hey, I'll tell you what I can do, actually. I can give my weapon... I didn't think about this. And I can actually give my weapon to my pet so he can proc. Or I can give him another one of these and he can proc it. So we can just stun everything. I think that's a wonderful idea. But yeah, I'm so glad you guys are here hanging out with me. Hopefully everyone's having just a wonderful Sunday morning as we continue our descent into madness here. You know, I think I will do that. I think I will give that weapon to my pet. Let's see here. We'll go to pet. So here's everything my pet has. And I'm going to give him this Ebon Scythe +4. Boom. There we go. Hopefully he makes good use out of it. Oops, I still have my buffs. I need to switch my loadout, actually, after this. I gotta get into that habit. You had a lovely bike ride? Dude, that sounds amazing. That's actually what I was talking about. I have, so I have another episode coming out this morning with Gulo Gulo Gaming for Back to the Golden Age. And that's going to be releasing at 11 a.m. on YouTube. And so while that's going on, I'm thinking about going for a walk myself. I'm thinking about going for a walk, then coming back, doing some lunch. I'm going to have just one earbud in, just kind of listening, and just kind of doing some stuff around the house. It is raining here, though. And then I'll be back at some point, too, to continue grinding. But man, that's awesome, Dude Boy Orc Boy. That's really cool. Guys, huge shout out to Dude Boy Orc Boy, by the way. He is the second person that I ever talked to on the podcast. So, really appreciate it. Thank you for being so generous with your time. You're amazing. Here, let me do this. I need to get better at the whole streaming thing. So let's do... there we go. I'll give you a proper shout out. And hopefully that worked. I gotta set up my alerts, but you know what I mean. I'm ready to quad some Aviax. Is quadding worth it on EQL? Is that a thing? Let's load our fight spell set. The tough part is just getting out there and doing it. Dude, I completely agree. And you know, once you get out there, like you don't regret it, you know, but taking that first initial, you know, like just getting yourself out there, that's the hardest part. Absolutely. It's winter here and Monday morning. Oh man, where are you located, music bro? And hey Darius, welcome back, welcome back. Yeah, so I had some issues with the UI. It wasn't loading my spells. I had trouble with the, I don't know, just getting my stuff to load properly, so I just slightly updated it. I actually prefer the other one too. We can go back to it, and we can see if it worked. I'd be very curious too. But yeah, I had trouble with my UI not loading right. It was infuriating. So we're gonna do default light. I just cast PB AoE onto things trying to beat me up in dungeons. Yeah. Oh man. I threw that dagger like right at the back of his head. That was really cool. Alright, we're just going all in, baby. We're going all in. The only thing with this one, it's a little tougher to see the text. But it's all good. Okay, this guy's a wizard. He's gonna be coming in hot and heavy. So we gotta get him instantly. Alright, here we go. Music Bro is in New Zealand. Dude, that's awesome. Hell yeah. I have some friends in New Zealand. We used to play Final Fantasy XIV together. Nice people, nice people. The hardest part of working out is actually starting it, yeah. Going to the gym. Yeah. I want to try a higher difficulty so bad. But I want to be able to get the Executioner. So now that our skills are slightly better, it's actually 180 out of 194. Good enough. Okay, let's see. We got Wade gloves. Can't argue with that. It's cold right now, though. Yeah. Yeah, totally opposite here. It's summer. It's been raining a lot here, though, in North Carolina. And it's been very humid. We were talking yesterday. It's just so much hotter in some of the other places in the world. So I guess we're kind of lucky. It's a good state here. Nice climate. Okay, so I want to try this guy. I don't know. I think we can get him. Let's regen our mana though. Let's root him and try to wear down some of his support. I think that might be the play. Gonna make sure we have haste. My pet now has a better weapon. How are we doing on AA? So we have 6 AAs here. Let's go ahead and get this last innate eminence. And then what's going to be our next, let's see, what's going to be our next AA here while we're thinking about our strategy? So I mean, we start to get into spell stuff. You know, crit chance on dots, crit chance on spells, effectiveness of healing. I mean, yeah, healing stuff. But I want to work on my damage and my mitigation. Physical enhancement. Yeah, it's mostly spellcasting stuff now. Um, oh, we have cannibalization as well. Hmm. So much nice stuff. Hit point regeneration by 1%. That's interesting. Why don't we go ahead and get this physical enhancement? Increases your melee avoidance by 2% and your armor soft cap by 2%. What do you guys think? We might as well. Let's train it. Okay. Okay. So this guy walked by and he wanted to get put down. That's fine. Okay, so here's what we'll do. Why don't we just root this guy and then get his buddies? Oh. So none of them are coming? Oh, so they only come when he gets off of the platform. Interesting. So we got a wizard and a cleric. We got a wizard and a cleric. If we can kill the cleric and keep him, you know. Man, it's because he has got a cleric in there with him. Come on, baby, come on. If I can get this cleric down, I think our problems might be over. We got the wizard down. Got his ass with a finishing blow. Okay. Wow. Well, I tell ya. That was tight, but I think we got it. I think I got it. It might be a good little area to XP in, you know? Now that these are mostly cleared and I can just go for the yellow ones. Music Bro says AA Canny was great in Classic, but I'm not sure it's so applicable in EQL. Yeah, I tell you what. Hey, here it is, guys. Varish Bracer of Dominance. 6 AC, 3 Strength, 3 Stamina, 3 Agility. Alright, let's go. Let's get it, boys. So what do we got here? Pristine Studded Leather +2, Pristine Studded Leather +4. I mean, I'm giving up 8 AC. Oh man, Legionnaire's Bracer +7. See, I got all kinds of shit laying around. 6 AC, 3 Strength. I'll tell you what. This Legionnaire's Bracer is vastly different. How did I miss that? Okay, hold on a second. There's a nerd that wants to get put down. Let's keep the wheels moving here, but I think... So, I mean, 6 intelligence. The stats on this I don't care about. This Legionnaire's Bracer is incredible. Maybe once I power this up some, it'll be good. Man, you guys, I have all kinds of options, though. Let's go back and get this guy, too. We'll just kind of keep it moving here, because I want to keep him I want to keep him cleared. Oh shit, I accidentally pulled them both. Ah, damn it. I tapped to the wrong one. I tapped to the wrong one. That was extremely close. It was very foolish. I'm riding a very fine line here. I need my mana for healing. I don't have a whole lot of mana, to be honest with you guys, so I gotta save it for healing. Okay, there we go. Now I can breathe a little easy. It's scary, but once you kind of get through that rush, it's really nice. Music Bro says nice. Hey, Aaron, welcome back. All right, we got another breastplate. Boom. Now it's +2. The more you know. Okay. So what do we get? 100 gnolls? Nice. Nice achievement there. And hey, Aaron, welcome back. Oh shit, who's this nerd? Kurpok Splitpaw. I guess we'll just pull from here and try to get these guys in the meantime. Alright, so what do we got here? Rawhide's shoulders, I don't really care. Ruby pendant. I like the look of it, but... And we'll get a short ale. Sure, we'll do it. We'll do it for our alcohol tolerance. We'll get this cleric so he's not a problem. I'll just use this for XP here as well. But yeah, Aaron, welcome back. Aaron says, are there any crucially good shaman-specific AA I should be looking out for? After I get my Wizard Druid to 27 and my Enchanter Rogue to 32, I'm going endgame, Paladin, Berserker, Shaman. Nice. Darius says... if you pull with slow, you wouldn't need so much mana for healing. Interesting. Yeah, you know what? That's a great idea. Crit Affliction, Dosser is Shaman staple. Yeah, I think that might be my next go-round. I think I've exhausted like all the physical stuff until I think 46 I get another one. Aaron says, thanks, brother. Getting in my early dose of Slayheim before I jump back in myself. Oh, nice, man. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Hey, Deso, how's it going? Yeah, that's right. How are things? Aaron, did you share your UI layout anywhere? Yeah, so Darius, Aaron shared it in the Discord. You guys are more than welcome to join. I think if you type in hashtag Discord, it'll have it. It's just a small little server. I don't do a whole lot with it, but it's somewhere we can all kind of chat and share stuff if you guys are up for it. But Aaron had some really nice screenshots there. I'm really enjoying Berserker stance. Dasso says it's the weekend, you're just chilling. Nice, nice. Yeah, me too. I have a lot of free time today, so I'm really enjoying it. Uh-oh. Slow makes interrupts more frequent. Yeah, I need to get into the habit of slowing. You guys are absolutely right. I'm not utilizing that as much. I keep thinking that's just something that applies to like melee. And also I have this stun proc from this. I'm telling you, this is if this all works out really well, it's gonna be really, really good. Let me actually haste myself and my pet as well. And guys, I gotta spend some time. I always just want to jump in and start streaming and having fun. But I do need to spend some time with like the just like setting up all the Twitch stuff and YouTube stuff so it looks more nice and professional. I just enjoy turning on the camera and like chatting to people, you know. So bear with me on all that stuff. It's always a work in progress. Well, now that this is broken up pretty good, this is not an issue. All right, so he has that great axe, 2652. Wow. Okay. That might be good for just pure damage. Just about time for this guy to spawn. This is a nice little route, I guess, if you can do it this way. I mean, obviously, you know, I'm only in D0. I would love to be a little bit higher, but I don't know if I can handle the executioner. Man, this curse is just incredible. Okay, we're getting a lot of the breastplate. It's now +2. Guys, I think we're outfitted fairly well for where I'm at in the game. I think we're outfitted fairly well. Almost everything we have has stats on it. I mean, this pristine studded leather stuff, that's actually really holding up, you know? That's really holding up. I mean, really, we got this nice weapon. If we can power this up some more, that would be huge for me. But I do need a higher difficulty. If I can somehow hold this in D4, I would be tremendously happy. However, today, I mean, I got about an hour left before I have to go until I'm back later, but I think I'll definitely try D4. If I can maybe invis over here and somehow break up this camp, that'll be amazing. The duration of the curse music, bro, it's 30 seconds. Uh-oh. Yeah. Yeah, it's 30 seconds, but it gets the job done, you know, because these fights don't go for more than that. It's shorter, but it does more damage. And it basically does more damage than I'm swinging for, so Yeah, so I really like it a lot. And then paired with Scourge, it's just nice. He's casting it on me too. Aaron says I made another change expanding the group window to allow for a raid limit of 7 extra group members. All right. Thanks, Aaron. How do you know if you're in a D4? Yeah, so it's right here. If you, I mean, depending on where your thing is with the EverQuest stuff and where like the shop is and the character thing. Yeah, basically like yeah, right there. If you just click this personal instance, you see it tells you 0. There's like a 0 icon. It would say 4 if it was 4. Yeah, see right here, difficulty 0. Then you can go 1 through 5. Or I'm sorry, 1 through 4. Dog is very, very loud when I'm next to it. I'm gonna rehaste here. I'd be using poison over the disease. Hey Jug, I keep hearing that dog and wondering where the enemy is in Grim Dawn. Yeah, so yeah, the sounds in EverQuest, like the way that they do like the animal sounds, sometimes it's so loud compared to like the rest of the volume. I feel like you just can't ever get it to sound like the sounds are just overwhelming. Like spiders screeching is the worst one, I think. Bane says I see that I'm in D4. Nice. Hey, Deep Squats, welcome back. I see you live and I thought you pulled an all-nighter. Dude, I wish, man. I'm not Kratos. I can't do it like that. I got a little bit of sleep. I couldn't I'm more of a morning person these days, because I have to be for work. I just couldn't sleep past my normal bedtime, really. I mean, maybe I slept in a little bit. Yeah, I went to bed at like 2 in the morning, maybe. I got up at 7. I don't know. I got a nice 4 or 5 hours, I guess, on and off. I'm feeling it a little bit, but yeah, it's all good. Well, what are you up to today, Squats? How are you doing? I hope you're having just an amazing weekend. Everything's good. Minted Skull says, I've been using the Enchanter werewolf form, and it's not easy on the ears. Yeah. Oh, here we go. I don't know if the bracer that this guy drops is like an old Splitpaw item, or if it's like part of the revamp. But either way, it's okay. It's nice to have some bracer options. I think once we power it up some, it'll be good. But yeah, it's nice to just be able to like walk up on this guy without, well, I was gonna say without the ads. It's an ad pulled up. Okay. So the axe is +1, 30 damage axe if we want it to be. I mean, so technically that does more DPS. So if we pull this out, I mean, if we pull the stun exaltation out and put it on this axe could become absolutely monstrous for where we are in the game. Um, I'm wondering what's the move here. I definitely can't do this guy alone in D4. But man, I'm really fascinated by this idea of this staff here. If powered up, it would be incredible. But really nice to see you guys. Hopefully everyone's just having a nice morning. The squad says I'm good. The tough thing about EQ audio is it's all over the place. Yeah. Oh shit, I'm about to die. I fucked up. Oh dude, wizards are crazy. I'm going Mage Hunter, lads. I'm going Mage Hunter. Auto attack would be helpful. Squat says the tough thing about EQ audio is it's all over the place, depending where you are, camera angle, etc. It's either muted or extremely loud. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Aaron says the Enchanter werewolf forms buffs are so amazing. I wish we could just click off the illusion. Yeah. You can click off the druid illusion and keep the buffs. Not the case for the Enchanter. Yeah, man, it's crazy. There's so many like amazing combos you can do. It's wild. All right, let's go. Let's slow these guys and let's go for it. Gonna try to take out this cleric as soon as I can. Because he's gonna be a problem. I'm gonna stun the next heal. Okay, well, he's down. And I dinged. Nice. We're level 37 now. So we should have some nice stuff. I mean, I tell you what, this might get us by for Guck. I'm thinking maybe a couple more levels. Either way, we're just gonna stay. I might come back and just do a higher level difficulty. If I can get this to like plus 5, 6, 7, I think I'll be happy. The breastplate and the staff, you know. Because there's so much stuff, you know, there's obviously better, there's going to be better stuff in the plains, etc. So, but I think this should get me by for a while. Oh shit, dude, I came out of the illusion. I thought an ogre ran up and attacked me. I'm still not used to being an ogre. All right, let's see here. We're gonna get this guy, and then we're gonna take a look at what we got from level 37 that we can use to bolster our arsenal. We'll also use quick buff just to kind of rebuff there. Music Bro says grats. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Oh, auto attack would be helpful. All right, Rusty Morningstar. That's disappointing. Okay. So, what do we have? So we're level 37. Oh, we have a new pet. We have Vigilant Spirit. We have a new pet. That's huge. That's amazing. We have Venom of the Snake. Oh boy. Oh, now see, now this here is insane. 33 damage initially and between 208 and 220 damage every 6 seconds. Oh baby. Our world is about to open up, fellas. This is going to be my new thing here. Let's dismiss this guy. We'll summon our new one. I think now we're going to be flying. I think now we can possibly do a higher tier. But let's test this out. Let's test this out. Also, okay, so we're gonna save this as our new fight set. And hopefully it doesn't mess up anything. We're also gonna load our buffs. And then what do we have for buffs? Glamour. I don't think... I mean, really, we just have glamour. Oh, we also have Gale of Poison. I wonder if that stacks with Venom of the Snake. I'm not sure. I haven't had much success with the AoEs or whatever, but that might be a good one too. Okay. All right, sweet. Let's hit that quick buff. Hey, Mr. C, how you doing? How you doing? Nice to see you. Boom, we're fully buffed up. And then we're going to switch back. We're going to switch back to the fighting set. Yeah, man, I'm having a blast on EverQuest Legends. It's so much fun. I'm really, really enjoying it. And yeah, it's a blast. I'm level 37 now. I'm checking out the new Splitpaw. I'm gonna test out. Did I just... Okay. I'm gonna test out my new arsenal on this guy here. Oh, well, I don't have a whole lot of mana, actually. Yeah, that's the thing. I don't have enough mana to, like, spam all those spells. And then, yeah, so I might need to actually think about that. I have to go defensive now, because I goofed. Oh, baby. Oh, baby, I got laid out. But that's okay, because this gives me an amazing opportunity to go up a level. Um, I'm not sure. Let's do, like, I don't know. Can we do difficulty 1? Man, I don't know. I'm tempted to stay though. Let's try difficulty 2 and just stick to the staff. Let's stick to the staff and the breastplate. Oh, by the way, Mr. C, thank you very much for the raid last night. I was just getting ready to wrap up, but that was awesome of you, man. Thank you. Hope you have an amazing rest of your weekend. Are you doing anything exciting today? I got I got the conversation dropping with Gulo here in about an hour. Then I'm gonna be doing some stuff around the house. I'm gonna have my earbuds in, just kind of hanging out, make some lunch, whatever, and then I'll be back on here until my wife comes back from her errands. Um, all right, so we were humbled, unfortunately. We were humbled. So we're gonna get set up the good old-fashioned way here. We're gonna be doing everything manually, and we're gonna invis right up to those idiots. That's what I'm gonna do. So first we'll get our brand new pet out. Other than streaming Sea of Stars later tonight? Not really. Okay, beautiful, beautiful. buffing up here. Music Bro says make pet. Yep, I got him. You got the DE illusion mask? Yeah, so actually, Mr. C, I briefly popped into Guck last night, but I don't know, I was kind of having a hard time because you're right. It is indeed kind of tricky, but I was able to do that camp. Yeah, I also got some nice backpacks. I got the bag of the sewn evil eye. I got the light burlap sack. And then I also got the mask. Yeah. And it's nice. I actually really like it. Dude, quick buff is so useful. I'll have to just buff my pet later. We got like 4 minutes on quick buff. The only thing is, does he have quickness? I just want to make sure he has haste. And then, so I'm gonna try to invis over there, if I can. Yeah, so Mr. C, this staff is part of a revamp that they've done on this dungeon. So they added some names, they like updated some loot tables, they did some really interesting stuff. And so actually, so this staff here, it's called the Torn Ear Thumper. It's got 16 damage, 30 delay, and it's got a stun proc on it. It also has 10 strength. And some nice stats. HP, endurance, -4 agility, but whatever. And so also, that's what actually what I'm farming is the named. He also drops this brutish breastplate +2. That's a really nice breastplate here too. So that's all from the new Splitpaw. I'm gonna invis my pet here. I'm gonna try this. This might not go well, but I want to check it out. Okay. This pet may not be made invisible. Was he gonna attack? Is he already kind of invisible? Because he's like an ethereal ghost? Is that the deal? Is the pet gonna... Is he gonna do me dirty? I don't know. Stun is nice on a weapon? Man, definitely. And also, you know, you can... Basically, whenever you level up a weapon to +4, like whenever you get a duplicate, you can like merge it into another weapon. So if you like keep farming the same weapon, you just kind of like keep upgrading it. And so, once you get it to +4 and beyond, you can actually pull out the effect. It's called an exaltation. So then you can pull out that proc and you can put it on another weapon. Oh shit, I took a wrong turn. So yeah, that's kind of the advantage, you know? You can just kind of make your dream build. Alright, here we go, lads. We are able to reach this camp via invis. This is so exhilarating. Well, I'll tell you what, I'm immediately going to get the drop on these two idiots right here. Yeah. And I'm going to make sure not to tab over to the guy and pull everything. Just keep in mind, this is D4. And man, this is where your dots like really start to shine. You know, it's amazing. I might actually start investing in some of my spell dots. Oh, so the pet has no aggro in EverQuest Legends. That's awesome. And dude, he can do some really nice stuff. He's buffing himself, he's slowing the enemy, he's doing dots. Man, you guys, this is actually a really decent pet. I'm not gonna lie. This is actually a very decent pet. Alright, so we got a mage and we got a warrior. I gotta dispatch that mage very quickly. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna root and then go for it. It's fun, man, and if I, if I get like a couple more out of these, I'm gonna be so happy. I think this will last me well into like, you know, I forget what Nagafen's loot table is. Oh, but Yale, I could maybe go to the hole, start getting Earthshaker as well. That'll be really nice. But this weapon becomes extremely beastly. It has so much DPS if you level it up. I think it can be 32 damage and 30 delay. It's a very fast two-hander. Very fast. Like, exceptionally fast. Okay. Let's just go ahead and hit quickness up here. It's going to be much tougher to do. Okay, so I'm going to try to root this gentleman here, and I'm going to go for the mage. He's extremely squishy, so he's going to go down. Hey, Numa, how's it going? Yep, I sure am. I'm in Splitpaw. I'm checking out the revamp. Alright, well that's cool. So guys, I can do this in D2 apparently. That's exciting. Why don't we try D4, you know? I'm really feeling it. Why don't we try D4? But in all seriousness, I think I gotta... Let's stay and see what happens. Alright, so we got the staff +2. Alright. So now, we are at +3. Oh, baby. It's coming together, boys. It's coming together. We'll just keep this area nice and clear. These guys root me so much. Gotta get my conjuration up. Yeah, so my mana is not holding up very well. I only have 900 mana. Let's see. How do we feel? What should our next AA be? I wonder. But yeah, I gotta say, I think we're pretty well equipped. So right now we're just upgrading our breastplate and our weapon. That's what we're going for. What do we have that can really help us? Either defensively or offensively. I guess we can just start going down the list. Combat agility is a good one. That increases melee avoidance. Combat stability. That's a good one. But those are defensive AA. I mean, maybe some utility. I know there's pack rat, but I'm an ogre and I have like massive strength. But I know for like monks and stuff, which I want to do monk as well. Um, let's get this guy as well. Hey Numa, how's it going? Nice to see you, by the way. Yes, I am in Splitpaw. I wanted to check out the revamp. Music Bro says D4 might be bridged too far for now. Yeah, you think it'll be rough? I think so. Maybe after another level or so, I can try. I'm trying to think like what else I can get here to help me out. Archetype. So there is something I want to start getting burst of power, but that's at level 46. That won't be for a while. Burst of power and then ambidexterity, like that's okay, but I haven't really been in a situation where I'm dual wielding. I think I want to stick with two-handers. Critical affliction. Now this starts to get interesting. You can get criticals on your spell dots. Um Not really sure what the way to go is, but we got some really nice options. I think we got most of the melee offensive stuff figured out, which is nice. I'm heading there myself. Nice. Hey, Gauge 4 Gaming. Nice to see you. I just did spellcasting reinforcement to extend my buff duration. Oh, hey. That might be really good. There's an idea. Buff duration was huge for Shaman. Okay, hold on now. Where is this? And hey, can you guys maybe you guys can shed some light on this. So check this out. So my quickness, right? This is my haste spell. Oh, hold on. They're repopping. Dude, I don't know what happened, but that guy was super squishy. Yeah, so basically my quickness spell, it says that it increases the attack rating for 11 minutes, right? But whenever I cast it, it's an 8 minute duration. Why is that? Is that because of my skill? Is it because of? I wonder what causes it to not be the time that it says. It's weird. I feel like I only see that on. I feel like I only see that on. Oh my God, Savage Rick, dude. Thank you so much, Savage Rick. You literally broke my alerts. Thank you, man. That's very generous of you. I'm out here. I'm grinding. It's been a wonderful weekend on EverQuest Legends. Thank you very much, Savage Rick. How are you doing this weekend? Savage Rick coming in really hard and really strong with the 10 gifted memberships, dude. Thank you so much. Actually, so that reminds me, Savage Rick, give me just a second to kill this named here. So there is something you can do on YouTube. You can give out memberships as well. So thank you guys. I can do that for free twice a month. Blurs Blur said or Blurst X. Thank you very much for the follow. I really appreciate it. Savage Rick says, "I see you grinding. Great job." Thank you, Savage Rick. It's really great, man. This is so much fun. I've been really enjoying this version of EverQuest. I feel like this is something I've been wanting for a long time, and we finally got it. It's something I've been dreaming of. So thanks, Savage Rick. Huge shout out to Savage Rick. Pretty much my best friend. He's been there since the beginning of my journey. He was literally follower number one, and he's here many years later. Yeah, and actually, guys, yesterday, thanks to Keston, thanks to Mr. C, thanks to ZBrush rating me on Twitch, then all the people hanging out on YouTube, collectively together, yesterday was like the biggest stream that I ever had. Keston rated me with almost 300 people. ZBrush rated me with 30. Mr. C rated me for 14. I got a bunch of follows. I got a bunch of subs. Bunch of shout outs from people. Like it's been really fun, guys. Thank you very much for hanging out with me. There's so many amazing content creators streaming this. So the fact that you're hanging out with me, it's awesome. It's really humbling. Um, Scott K says 8 minutes when you get it, and then it slowly goes up as you level, and it maxes at 11 minutes. Okay, but yeah, I really like that buff duration AA. Let's actually take a look at that. Although I kind of feel like maybe I should invest in some of the spell crits or whatever. I just want more. I want more power, you know? I just want ultimate power. Where is this AA? I mean, we could do endurance regeneration, although endurance isn't really a problem for me right now. Forage, uh let's see. Spell resistance, like that's actually, that's going to be a good one for raiding later. Natural durability. Oh, natural durability. That's a good one too. Base health from stamina. I didn't even see that one. I forgot all about it. Archetype. What's it called? Mastery of the past. Mana regen. Persistent casting. That's a really good one too. Um, Spellcasting deafness. This passive ability reduces the cast time of beneficial spells that have a duration and an initial cast time of at least 3 seconds by 10%. Okay, that's what I think we're thinking of. Reduce the mana cost of spells. Yeah, like some of this stuff is gonna go a long way too. I love the idea of passive abilities too. Like I really love that. Um, Gauge 4 Gaming says the last rank gives it 50% plus duration. Archetype at the very bottom. Okay. Yeah, guys, I think I might look into that. Let's see. Let's keep going. Let's just get a little bit of XP here. How do we feel about this area? This is gonna be tricky. I mean, this is D2. I couldn't handle this at D0, so I don't know. Hey, Jughead. My goodness, my heart is racing. Why is that? Did you accomplish anything great on Grim Dawn? Were you able to get whatever you're grinding towards? I hope so. Guys, I'm feeling confident. I think I might come back and try D4. I'm gonna sneak. I'm gonna sneak over here with Invis. I'm gonna somehow break this camp. And I'm gonna basically spam this on D4 for the next few days. Maybe like this whole week. So I can get this to plus 10. I don't know. I'm planning to do like these little sort of morning sessions before work during the week. Oh shit. I almost tapped down there and threw a dagger at those guys. Could you imagine the massive train that would ensue? I'm gonna wait here for the next spawn. Jughead said, I finished the main campaign boss. Congrats, man. Congrats. And it was a very hard difficulty too, wasn't it? It's not just like your typical rinky-dink difficulty. This is deep into Grim Dawn, right? Like absolutely deep. So that's awesome. Congrats. So after this spawn, I'm gonna do quick buff and buff everything up. Malpiron, how's it going, Malpiron? That's an awesome name. Did you get the fizzle reduction AA? Something like can't fizzle level X below spells. So I don't have that one yet. I don't have that one. I think this is mental, let's see, mastery of the past, right? Impossible for you to fizzle level 20 or lower spells. Yeah. So guys, spells are the next thing to go. So this is the cast time of spells, mana cost of spells. I mean, over a long fight, yeah, definitely. I definitely think I'm not gonna be doing Nagi without some of this stuff, you know? Dude, the pet is slowing. The pet is doing everything, man. Shout out to this pet. Who knew that the shaman pet would be so good? I always thought that a shaman pet was like a throwaway pet. And I remember like some shamans on P99, they didn't even like casting it because it was just such a pain in the ass. But I gotta say, it's not like that on this game. The pet is actually incredibly valuable, you know? I'm gonna slow this guy. I'm gonna use inversion to make it a little bit faster. Then we're gonna hit him with Venom of the Snake. We're gonna hit him with Curse. We're just gonna throw everything at him. Boom. Alright. We got the breastplate. Boom. It's +3 now. 33 AC. 13 endurance. 10 stamina. Disease resistance. Poison resistance. Void resistance. Is Kha'Zix Thul, is he void damage? Like, is that whole plane doing void? I wonder, it seems like a low stat, you know? Like it's tough to bring that stat up, so I wonder what it entails. We're gonna wait on this next set here, guys. And so for the people watching, thank you so much. Savage Rick came through really hard and strong with the gifted subs. So what I'm gonna do is, let's see here. So I'm gonna gift 5 memberships on YouTube here for all you guys hanging out. Really, really appreciate it. This is something that uh I can do 10 of these a month, so I really want to get into that habit. So thank you guys very much for being here and hanging out with me. So enjoy these 5 gifted memberships. I plan to do a little bit more stuff, like personal stuff. You know, just some really nice stuff like who is Slayheim the person, if only if you're interested, just stuff that kind of like apart from gaming, just because it's easy and fun for me to do. And also you get kind of access to like videos before the rush. Hey, classic EverQuest, how's it going? Dude, so nice to see you, my friend. How are you doing? So I took a segue into Splitpaw. I wanted to check out Splitpaw, and oh boy, am I enjoying it. I decided to do difficulty 2. And so I'm after this brutish breastplate. I have it up to +3. Nice, beautiful 33 AC, 13 endurance breastplate, 10 stamina. And also this nice staff, which is also +3. 19 damage, 30 delay. The delay is really key. Um, it has a proc that's a stun, so that's really nice. And I think after my so today we're doing Back to the Golden Age with Gulo. Excited to chat with Gulo. That's gonna be here in about half an hour. And so I'm just gonna do some stuff around the house, hang out with some earbuds and just, get some stuff done, go for a walk, go touch some grass, and then I will be back to continue grinding. If anybody's interested, I would love to do some D4 here. Um, let's actually see what the boys are up to. I feel like I feel like every time I open this, I'm digitally doxing the lads on YouTube because they like to record, and I don't want to spoil their like let's plays of where they're at or like, what zone they're in, what they're doing. But I do like to peek every once in a while. And so, Classic, you must have started your next combo already. Hopefully that's going well for you. I'm just kind of musing here about what AA to go with next. I'm thinking about getting these nice passives for Shaman. Um, I do like this idea of reduced mana cost, though. I really do like this idea. I feel like that would help me more in battle, maybe. I don't know. We can sit on it for a little bit. We can bank some AAs since we're pretty comfortable here. Panzerclaw75, thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate it. How are you doing this morning? Or afternoon, depending on where you are. I'm here. It's a nice Sunday morning. I'm hanging out with Howard. How are you doing, Howard? Actually, so we were on a huge HP Lovecraft spiel yesterday. So I named Howard for HP Lovecraft. Yeah, so these guys are really not too bad. I'm really feeling confident. I think I might come back. I might come back on D4 on these nerds. Let's buff up here. It'd be funny if they gave this to mobs too. They just spawn and quick buff on your ass. Dude, I'm telling you, I would love to have more difficulty, like D5, D6, D7, and just have crazy stuff. Okay, here we go. This guy is back. Hey, OM Effigy, how are you doing this morning? Nice to see you. Nice to see you. I love H.P. Lovecraft. I keep the Necronomicon, his full collection of stories, on my nightstand. It's a thick book. Dude, I love it too. I have it as well. I have a lot of what he's written, a lot of the collections of what he's written. I have The Life and Times of H.P. Lovecraft by S.T. Joshi, a book detailing his life. Um, I have the Necronomicon. I have a couple other collections, short stories, etc. Now, they have like basically collections. They have prints that they do that have the stories, but and then I also have like further more stuff. I have Robert Chambers, The King in Yellow, Robert E. Howard, a lot of his stuff. A lot of the writers that he was collaborating in his time. I just really love that whole time frame, like the early 1900s, like weird fiction kind of stuff. I love it so much. And actually, I got very lucky. I got I got the opportunity. I got the opportunity to visit Providence, Rhode Island. The company that I used to work for had their headquarters there in North Kingston. And so I took a trip down to Providence. I went to Brown University. I saw the Fleur de Lis building. I saw, yeah, Brown University, Rhode Island School of Design. Just a lot of the places that bench that he's famous for sitting in. I have a selfie on that bench, in front of Brown University. It was nice, man. It was really really nice. I saw the house that he used to live in. It's just owned by a random guy now. Huge H.P. Lovecraft fan here. Blurst, you've got an elder sign tattoo? Dude, that's awesome. That's really cool. Yeah, and actually today I'm repping the Berserk. That's kind of a very Lovecraftian manga, I guess you could say. I mean, it's its own genre. Berserk is incredible. Respect to Berserk for sure, but there's some huge Lovecraft influence. Junji Ito, do you guys know Junji Ito? That's kind of like a Japanese horror manga artist. Um, I blanked out. I actually forgot where I am with this camp. Did I just kill the guy? I think I did. Darius says the Robert E. Howard Conan stories has some Lovecraft mythos in it too. Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. That's actually why I think I like Kunark so much. In one of the interviews with A Loving Robot, one of the designers of Kunark said he was reading a lot of Robert E. Howard, just kind of like swords and magic, kind of high fantasy type stuff. It's really cool stuff, man. Mapiron says, it's going to be crazy once people get a feel for the game. I'm sure they will get higher difficulties in eventually. Yeah, absolutely. Um, OMFG says, I have so much Heinlein. Stranger in a Strange World is my favorite book. I haven't read that one. I used to, and then I was talking about it last night. They have the Library of Congress recordings that they did for that channel, Intellectual Exercise. Just really really nice like audiobook readings of Lovecraft. It's just incredible. Man, you guys, this is amazing. I'm enjoying it, and I didn't think I'd be flying through difficulty 2. I think I might need to go up some. This is so perfect. I don't know if I want to play another build. Like, I just really like this so much. Breastplate is up to +4 now, so I can have some nice stuff here as well that I can do if I wanted to. This is +3. We haven't got one in a while, but let's see if we get one. Malperon says, if you ever get the chance, the Library of Congress in DC is an awesome visit for people who love books. I'm currently rereading The Odyssey because of the movie. Nice, man, nice. What did you think about The Odyssey? Did you like it? OMFG says, I try to stay in D2 as my lowest for drops and motes. Yeah, yeah, absolutely. I thought it matched the book in terms of tone really well, Darius said. Yeah, I actually liked it. I watched it with my wife last weekend. It was really nice. It was really, they got the vibe down, they got the ambience down. Agamemnon's armor was really cool. And it's been a while since I looked at the Odyssey, but like yeah, Greek mythology, like those old stories, that's great. You know, like where I'm from originally, there's a lot of like ancient ruins and all that kind of stuff from that part of the world. For those that don't know, I'm originally from Bulgaria, and Greece is just to the south. Um, yeah, Bulgaria sits to the north of Greece. I was like, I don't know, maybe like 150 kilometers away from the Greek border. Um, kind of like central Bulgaria there. And yeah, just those old stories like the heroic Greek myths, Greek tragedy, really beautiful stuff. Mediterranean food. I love that kind of stuff. They did a good job with the Odyssey. I liked how bleak everything looked. Like just these islands with these strange like I love anything that's kind of explores the sort of the pre-Christian world, you know, giants, sorcery, witches, like spellcraft, that kind of stuff. Just like, you know, this old magic that kind of existed in the world at one point, or possibly existed. Who knows? Who knows what really happened, you know? And I also love how those guys, you know, they were heroes of the Trojan War, and they were kind of lauded as heroes, but you know, they're just kind of ordinary guys that it weighed heavy on them, you know, basically just destroying this. I mean, you know, they made it seem like an innocent city, but you know, it's interesting. It kind of explores the other side of it, you know. It's like I like that. I like when stories can do that. And I like that's explored. You know, there's some stuff I didn't like, of course, in the movie. No movie's perfect, but I like how the effects were practical. They didn't use like a bunch of like crazy CGI. Like it felt very believable. Um, um, you know, what was I gonna say? I lost my train of thought. But yeah, just the idea that like, you know, good guys aren't these good guys that wear white capes and they're perfect heroes, and then bad guys are just like bad guys for the sake of being bad. It's like, yeah, it's really cool, man. Really well done. The the part with the giants, like that scene, that was really cool. I really liked that. Anyways, um, TA Matt Damon, how's it going? Hey, speaking of Matt Damon, there you go, The Odyssey. How are you doing, TA Matt Damon? Where does the brute knoll spawn on the map by any chance? Yeah, so basically it spawns like right here. It spawns in this little peninsula. You keep going. You make a left at the bridge. You know, the executioner is here, and it's just right here. It's basically in this little at the end of this little peninsula here. That's where he spawns. Darius says, I thought it matched the book in terms of tone really well. Malpiron says, I have a unique view on it as a veteran. That's awesome. Well, dude, that's awesome, Malpiron. Thank you very much for your service. Shout out to Malpiron. The Iliad is essentially about PTSD, so it hit me in the good feels. Dude, that's awesome. Yeah. Well, I mean, it's not awesome, but yeah, absolutely. And yeah, you can tell like he kind of struggled with what he did, you know? Basically killing innocent people, tricking them, you know, with the Trojan horse. We all know that story. So, yeah. Jughead says Bulgaria. I love playing as Bulgaria in Europa Universalis 5. Oh shit, what is that? You can play as Bulgaria? Shout out to BG, you know? Ukator says, Good morning. How are you doing, Ukator? Nice to see you, my friend. Nice to see you. Malperon says, My eyes were sweating a bit. Guys, I'm really feeling it. Whenever I come back from the break, we're going D4. We're going to get this gear out of here. We're getting this today. This is our mission. L. Gunter says, What level range is Splitpaw in EverQuest Legends? I think it's like I don't know. What level is Splitpaw? I actually have no idea. Maybe like 20 to 45? Does that sound right? But yeah, man, I'm sitting comfortable with full mana. I can face tank these idiots, no problem. I think it's time to go up a difficulty, lads. Malperon says you should read Theater of War by Brian Dories. It takes a deep look at the underlying message in relation to PTSD and Greek history. Dude, that's amazing. I mean, yeah, if you think about it, you know, those guys, I mean, let's be real. Like we're sort of, I mean, there's always tough people in the world, of course. There's people that do like, you know, Iron Man races and, you know, crazy stuff, of course. But in general, we're weaker now than our forebearers, you know? And dude, a lot of those guys, what they went through is just like absolutely horrific. I have a buddy of mine who he lended me his he has like a suit of armor. He does that whole stuff and I basically borrowed it and I have this like gigantic 40-pound helmet that has like chainmail and it's like plate and it's like it's legit and it's fucking huge. It's 40 pounds. I can't imagine wearing the entire suit of armor. Could you just imagine like I don't know, just like fighting in a desert or something, like riding a horse, just basically you have like 200 pounds of extra stuff on you, like no water, like just how crazy that some of that stuff would be. Most people today wouldn't be able to handle it. I wouldn't be able to handle it, you know? I'm here playing EverQuest and just talking on the internet. um, but yeah, I'll check that out, Malpiron. Darius says, I read a picture book of the Odyssey to my son, and it showed the Lestragonians more like the giants in Attack on Titan. Dude, I thought of that too, man. I got Attack on Titan vibes at one point, which would have been cool in a movie. Those giants are so creepy. Dude, Attack on Titan is amazing. Hey, Peace Dog, how's it going? Hey, Numa89, nice to see you. It seems like 20 to 45-ish. Yeah. Jughead says Europa Universalis is a grand strategy game. You can pick any country in the year 1337, interesting year, and lead the country through wars, peace, all that kind of stuff. You have to manage your armies and your economy, etc. Dude, that sounds amazing, Jughead. I'm gonna actually look into that. Most people now couldn't handle the desert if they were in an air-conditioned vehicle. Yeah. Yeah. My my dad and my uncle pretty much like I mean, because you had to back then, you had to serve. They actually went to Afghanistan with like the Soviet military. Bulgaria, well, Bulgaria wasn't part of the Soviet Union, but they were very close. They were very close allies. And yeah, man, they don't really get into it much. It's rough over there for those guys. It was rough for the United States too. It was rough for England. Um, you know, everybody kind of had their stab at going over there. But what was I saying? I don't know why I brought that up. Oh, desert environments. Yeah, absolutely, absolutely right. And you know, plus still, like, there's all this like vast, remote wilderness of just places where people still probably haven't even gone. I actually just took a. Oh man, we'll have to get into it another time, guys. I don't want to go off the deep end here. I'm a bit of a. I like to explore conspiracy theories. I think that's kind of fun. There's this giant of Kandahar. You know, allegedly they saw this fucking like 12-foot tall monstrosity and like these deep caves over there. Who knows, man? Who knows what's out there? You know, there's still a lot of mystery to the world. I think. And I think that's what excites me the most. Just like the what if, you know? Um Malpiron says you would be surprised what the human body can endure. My gear was 60 pounds plus 80 with a rucksack. Call oh 01 says, so tell me about the 9/11 conspiracy. Let's start off light. Yeah, so yeah, basically, I'm not a structural engineer, but it's just it's kind of unusual the way it fell down. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know much about much, but maybe there was something there, maybe not. I don't know. It's a very old building. Can jet fuel melt steel beams? I don't know. I'd have to look at some stuff. I like the stuff that's more out there, that's more fun. That's just kind of depressing. That a bunch of dudes were able to do it and fuck us up, you know? That's kind of sad. But I like more like the theoretical and the supernatural, that kind of thing. Anyways, guys, this has been great to chat. We're coming to the end of it here. I have just a few minutes. Really, really appreciate you all hanging out with me. I think we can do maybe one or two more rounds of these guys. And then for those that don't know, I have a casual chat series. I have a casual chat series that I do every Sunday. I try to anyway. It's a very small community. I'd like to get Keston on actually, if if he'd be willing to be generous with his time. We've chatted before about the possibility, but I basically have like a podcast series that I do with fellow gamers, fellow content creators, streamers, game developers. It's called Back to the Golden Age. It's on my YouTube channel. I try to have Sunday releases. So I'm premiering a talk this morning with Gulo. It's a really cool conversation. He just basically your MMO history, EverQuest, Monsters and Memories, Pantheon, Adrenaline Online Adventures, just basically conversations in the indie MMO space. So that's going to be premiering in just a little bit, and I'd like to be there for it. So I'm going to touch grass, hang out, answer questions. Oh, my pet just died. I wasn't paying attention. And then we're going to be back later this evening after lunch. What's for lunch? I don't know. But that's kind of the plan. Man, I can't believe I let my pet die on me. Yeah, I guess just a shameless plug there, guys. If you don't know, I have most of my stuff over on YouTube, but I do like to dabble in Twitch. I'm definitely not professional like Keston, Dude Boy, Orc Boy, that kind of thing, but yeah. It's been a lot of fun. So anyway, Baines says the Y files. I love the what ifs. Yeah, I like the Y files. He started going kind of too crazy for me, just like all these like weird specific stuff, and then just all the AI stuff sometimes. I don't know. But yeah, Jughead says I'm really curious about what's actually under the ocean. Yeah, man. If you think about it, yeah, it's just like we still haven't like mapped the whole surface. Who knows what's down there? It's just too inhospitable. Mothman. Aaron F says, by the way, Mage Hunter stands lower the damage you take from Canny AA. Good to know in the future. Oh, dude, thank you so much. Yeah. Actually, I do need to go all the way over the special, or what is it, the class archetype. I could possibly go and get cannibalization, yeah, at level 40. And mental clarity at 3. Okay. That might be a good one to start saving up for. It's 3 minutes. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, that'll be fun. Guys, we have so many nice options here. We've just only scratched the surface. Nope, you can't go. We need to listen while we grind, damn it. Thanks, Baines. I'm glad, I tell you what, I'm glad that I'm making your grinding experience hopefully more enjoyable. Hey, the good news is actually, guys, Keston should be around later today. I think he's in Arizona, so slightly different time zone. I guess I'm a little bit ahead on time. I think he's like 4 hours behind. I don't know what Keston's like schedule is. He is incredibly consistent, a lot more consistent than me. So I try to do. By the way, if you're here, if you're new here, I do Tuesday and Thursday evenings, with the exception of like something exceptional happening. Like for me, you know, this is the release of EverQuest Legends, so I'm very happy to be here and be part of the release. And so, you know, I'm streaming this weekend. Obviously, I'm streaming in the mornings Eastern. I want to play as much of this as I can. Um, so that's why I'm streaming. But I typically stream Tuesdays and Thursdays. Keston is incredibly consistent. I think he streams almost every day, if I'm not mistaken. And so he should be around sometime today. I assume that he'll do it. I don't wanna assume, but yeah. So you guys will have some excellent people to watch while grinding. And I think lately he's been streaming on YouTube as well. So you should support him there too. Help get him monetized and such. The watch hours are the hardest to hit if you're going on that grind. Um, Gauge 4 Gaming says, how could you let Fluffy die? Yeah, I know. Yeah, I'm gonna need you to read me some Lovecraft live on stream. Hey, maybe we can do that sometime, you know? I think that would be fun. I would love to read you guys some of my favorite stories. Yeah, I named my cats after Lovecraft. Um, I love it so much, man. It's great. Let's do one more round and then we'll conclude for the evening, guys. But I really, really appreciate it. This has been tremendous. Hopefully, I don't know. I think maybe there's like somewhat of a safe spot to camp, maybe like right here. If I get one or two upon logging in, that's fine. But this is where I'm thinking about ending it here after a couple more rounds. Yeah, you're right, Aaron F. Floyd T. Barber, thank you very much for the follow. I really appreciate it. Oh, hey, I'm so sorry. My notifications were scrolled down. Um, Moses Most Dope 669, thank you very much for the sub. That is very generous of you, man. Thank you so much. For some reason, my alerts were scrolled down kind of halfway. I love a Lovecraft style story in the style of your Deep Elf lore video. Oh, dude, thank you so much. Yeah, that's right. Another thing I do, I've been going deep into the lore of Monsters and Memories. Really excited about that. I want to explore more of what that world has to offer, and the lore I think is done incredibly well, so I'm really, really looking forward to it. Bane says, you know, you have that soothing tone that would go well with narrating and storytelling. I You guys aren't the first to mention this. I always seem to have some audio issues. I think I got it mostly dialed in, but I would love to do more of that. The narration stuff takes a while to do, but it's fun. You know, especially if you're trying to synchronize footage and get everything all in line to sound right. But then I noticed like most people just put it on for the vibe anyway. Not everybody's going through your stuff with a fine-tooth comb, so yeah. Well, I'm glad you guys appreciate it, and yeah, again, thanks so much for hanging out. If everything goes well, I will be back this afternoon, maybe around 2 or 3. I might actually just grind here in the background, but if you're looking for a really fun, awesome story too, if you ever just want some great second monitor content, feel free to check out the podcast. Do I have anything set up for it? I actually need to do that. I don't have it. I need to create a hashtag command on my Twitch and YouTube. So if anybody does the command, you can get a link to it. But it's on my YouTube channel. It's called Back to the Golden Age. I've done probably like 20 of them, and I have various developers from Monsters and Memories, content creators, streamers, players from the community. It's been heavily leaning into Monsters and Memories, but with a strong EverQuest background. So, if you want to know kind of what it was like on the inside, Sean Lord tells his story really well. So he used to work on EverQuest from live all the way to maybe like Omens of War or so. It's good stuff. I highly recommend it from like a I think a historical point of view. I'm really glad I was able to preserve it. Oh, thank you so much, Classic. Thanks for the link there. All right. Oh shit, it's actually almost time. Um All right, so guys, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to end here. I'm going to raid out and we're going to end for this morning, but I will be back this afternoon. I will be back. I'll still be around on the game and stuff. But I got to take care of some stuff around the house. I got to touch grass. I haven't even looked outside yet. I don't know if it's still raining. But that's what we're going to do. I appreciate you guys so very much. Thanks for being here. I hope you have a wonderful and amazing day. Have an amazing rest of your session grinding. And I will see you later this afternoon if you're around. All right. So, give me just a second. We are going to, let's see, who are we going to raid out to? We'll go over to One Morning Coffee again. We'll see what he's up to. All right. And I hope everyone just has a wonderful and amazing day. I will see you on YouTube or the premiere. Thank you very much, guys. Have a wonderful and safe weekend.